wham bam. It was basically, by the powers vested in me in the state of New York, we pronounce you married. Stacy and I have been married now for a year and 3-4 months. We got married in August of last year. Obviously, same-sex couples can't marry in Michigan. Stacy has family in New York, and we just happened to be going out there for a wedding in August of that year. And I don't know, Stacy and I had kind of talked about it. I didn't know if there was really a proposal. I think it was just like, we should probably get hitched. We like each other enough, we're probably going to be together forever. Screw it, let's just do it.
No. See, I went grocery shopping. And I cooked.
So our choice is to go to New York. We could really go to any state where our marriage is legal, but again, because we have family and all that, we're going to go to New York, where we both will be placed on the birth certificate. And so upon returning back to Michigan, both my name and her name will be on the birth certificate. So if there's ever any issue, at least we'll have a piece of paper that'll be like, look, that's my name, that's the kid's name, I'm their parent. So it's an unfortunate situation, and it's certainly not the one we'd prefer, because there's
not ideal.
All kinds of logistics about trying to be psychic and predicting when a baby is going to get born. We're very lucky in that our families have not only no issue with our marriage, but really strongly support us and love each other. You know, my parents love Whitney. They love her. And so there's not going to be
an issue,
but
no
there
question.
Could be, you know.
Yeah.
As far as living in one of the worst states to live in, to be gay, we live in one of the best communities within that state. And so I think that's why we have not been hugely pressured to move. I was going to say, well, come to think of it, I say that we've never experienced any kind of discrimination or bigotry or anything, but that's not true. We repeatedly have at the Secretary of State, and that is the only place in this entire area where we have, because, so that was a year and 3 months ago. Yeah, only that particular Secretary of State. We've had other ones where we haven't had a problem. But I made the mistake of 2 or 3 months ago going back to the same one to get a title change. She looked at both our names and she was like, so who's Whitney? And this little voice in my head was like, you should tell her she's your sister. But before I could even like formulate a whole thought on why she was asking me and what was happening and all that, I was like, well, she's my wife. And without missing a beat, she's like, well, we don't recognize same-sex marriages. As far as
being
accepted,
yeah, it is.
We are both very, very lucky in that our jobs have. I have never heard one comment, not never, and I have been working in these facilities for 5 years. I have never heard one thing, not even just from my colleagues, but from anybody,